What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Authentic Effect with Alexander, the AAA Experience. It's another episode of Masculinity Mondays today, number 3. I'm going to be making up for the one that I missed when I was out at the cabin. I lost some... There was a cell phone tower that burned down. So basically we lost all our Wi-Fi, all our connection. I still had ideas flowing. I'm going to be doing another video today to make up for that one that I missed so we can continue on with this series the way we're supposed to be doing. So today we're going to talk about the wounded masculine. The wounded masculine is something that is... We don't talk about it enough. We talk about toxic masculinity. We talk about real masculinity, but we don't talk about wounded masculine. And unfortunately, this is systemic across everywhere, that the wounded masculine is pretty much the most predominant masculine energy that's within society. And it's mainly because we haven't been taught how to heal the masculine, how to properly express, how to nurture the masculine. That's what this series is about. So the wounded masculine is that energy that comes up inside of us when we feel inadequate, when we feel or pent up, and we need to repent, I should say. When we feel repressed, when we feel oppressed, when we feel like we have not been given the opportunity or the venue or the tools to properly express ourselves. And furthering that, even in certain scenarios when we get those options, there may be an encounter, an experience, another person, some other energy that comes in and stints us from having that experience. And this is where the wounded masculine energy comes from. And it's a huge part of developing the masculine energy and developing proper masculinity. We have to go through these stages. So to try to avoid wounded masculinity is pretty much a bust. It's part of the life. It's part of the progression of developing masculinity. We have to be wounded because young masculine energy is very prideful, is very ego-driven because of its strength, because of its dominance factor. And that all that energy teaches us in those early stages is to produce that within and from self. But we have to go through the wounded part to really get that perspective, because it's when we're wounded that we're supposed to go inward. We're supposed to take all of that energy that we were now pushing out there to prove things and show our strength and all that jazz. And then the wounded comes and we're supposed to turn that inward. And we're supposed to look within ourselves now. When we're able to heal the wounded, when we're able to go back to those instances that would trigger us before into some kind of instinctual primal energy or reaction. And we're able to move past that. And we're able to step into those old instances with a brand new sense of self, a brand new sense of energy, a brand new sense of dominion of our space. That's when we know we're moving from the wounded to the divine masculine. This is where we're able to take everything that we've had in our experience into a culmination within an alchemic field and create a brand new whole. All these different elements, the young masculine, the wounded masculine, the young feminine, the wounded feminine, all of it comes together to culminate into the divine being, which is what we're reaching for. I hope that gave a little bit of enlightenment today. We have to be more expressive as men towards our wounded selves, and we need to be vulnerable to show our true strength, to reach our potential, because we can't do it alone. And we need to get this lone hero jazz out of our cognitive space. We need to start focusing on that energy of the one inward. And collectively, if everybody does that, we now have a world inhabited of the powers of one. to culminate together into a brand new whole. We're going to see you on the next Masculinity Monday. We're going to see you on the next video. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed it today. Take care. We're going to see you later. Peace.